If you're looking for a fifth wheel with a massive living and kitchen area, but you still want the ability to sleep 6 to 8 people, this 2022 Arctic Wolf 3880 Suite may just be the perfect fifth wheel for you and your family. Let's go ahead and take a look. Hey guys, this is Cory with Custom RV in Amarillo, Texas again, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to take a look at the very popular 2022 Arctic Wolf by Forest River model 3880 Suite. This is one of the most unique fifth wheels on the market today, and it is going to feature a whole bunch of awesome features such as 2 AC standard, auto leveling standard, a really unique living and kitchen area with a huge party sofa, great mid-bunk space to sleep some extra guests, and one of the best, and I think it's my favorite master suite in the whole RV industry. Now this particular fifth wheel comes in at 10,540 pounds as we see it here today. So this is not by any means half-ton towable. This is going to be more designed for those 3/4 ton gas and diesel pickups or larger. And if you appreciate safety before the sale, hit that like button and subscribe button down below. We would greatly appreciate it. This also is not the smallest fifth wheel. It comes in at about 43 feet long. So plan accordingly with your tow vehicle. We're going to do an interior and exterior walk around video tour today and talk about all of those great features and so much more. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get on to the inside. So as you can see here, this 3880 Suite by Arctic Wolf just has a huge, expansive, and open living and kitchen area. Now, one of the things that I think a lot of people are really going to like is all of these windows. And most of them are going to be on the camp side. And as you can see, even they go all the way up to the entry door window, which is nice that they have that. And that is thin shade ready too, by the way. It's like a $40 part. And it's so simple to install. Doesn't really take any tools either. But they look out at your campsite, not your neighbors, which is something that is very popular in the RV industry right now. Now this does have the zebra shades, and you can see I've got several of those pulled down at various and assorted lengths. And those are kind of a light filtering day and night shade that will lend in as much or as little light as you want. Now you can see the blue LED accent lights that they have everywhere throughout this trailer, above the slides, above the kitchen fixture up there in the island, which we'll see here in a little bit. You can turn all those off if you did want to. Now, as we start in the slide out over here, this is going to have super tall slide outs. So if you're tall, 6'3", 6'4" like me, you're not going to worry about bumping your head. Now, this does have a 5-seat party sofa. And I know somebody's going to ask, is there a sofa and dinette option for this trailer? And unfortunately, there's not. So this is the way it comes. Now, there are a couple of folding tables that I don't have set up currently that will go here. So you do have the ability to, float those around outside in front of the sofa in the back, all that good stuff, which again is really nice. That way you have some extra places to eat. Now these end seats here are going to have heat and massage. So this one and the one on that end of the trailer, which is really nice. And I'm sure whoever buys this, if they have kiddos, I'm sure they're going to be fighting over which one, who gets what seat. And then also back in here in the middle, you can see that you've got a couple of handy USB ports, which is really nice to be able to plug a phone in there or a laptop or something. Now, you've got more cup holders here in the middle, and there is a little bit of storage back in there too. And I like how that's soft close. Now, in your main slide outs, this one and the bunk room, there is a little bit of carpet, so just keep that in mind. Arctic Wolf, I'm sure, will get the carpet out of the slide outs eventually, but as of right now, it does have a little bit of carpet. Now back here in the back, you have a trifold sleeper sofa that will pull out into an extra bed. You've got side stands on both sides with cubby holes on each side as well. All of your countertops in here are going to be a pressed membrane thermofoil style countertop, which is really nice. If you spill a drink, it's not going to cause it to fall apart, basically. Now, of course, you do want to wipe it up, but, you know, if your glass sweats or something, it's not going to hurt it immediately. Now, on each side of that sofa, you can see you've got the household and USB outlets. And notice they're down low so that, you know, you're not having to use like a 10-foot USB cable or something, which some manufacturers will mount those things really high for some reason. I haven't quite figured out why they do that. You're going to have 2 AC runs. So you can see right here, you've got the 2 sets of vents there. And that is really going to help cool the trailer more efficiently. You can also see you've got a ceiling fan up there. And if we take a seat over here on one of the theater seats, you can see that these are directly across from the entertainment center. Now, TVs are an option. We do bring those in on ours as of right now. Let me know down in the comment section below, though. Would you like to see us bring TVs in, or would you like to be able to save a little bit of money and be able to put like a smart TV or something in here? Now that will fit a 40-inch just for size comparison. You've also got an AM, FM, and Bluetooth stereo system down there, and a 5200 BTU electric space heating fireplace that will really help supplement your propane furnace on those chilly fall and spring mornings. We'll come back to the kitchen here in just a minute, but as you can see, you've got an island kitchen, lots of storage and lots of countertop space. We'll cover that in a little more detail here in just a minute. Now, one of the things, if we look down at the floor, you'll notice there is no in-floor ducted heating. You can kind of see one right back over here, but you've got cabinet ducted heating, which is great in a bunkhouse, because it never fails that kids like to spill things or, you know, make a mess, and that just keeps you from having to constantly clean out your heater vents if they were in the floor. You are going to have a standard 15,000 BTU Coleman Q Series air conditioner in here. And now, since this is a suite series, you'll have the second bedroom one standard as well. So you have 2 15K ACs for a total of 30,000 BTUs of cooling power. Before we come back to the kitchen, though, I do want to mention your control panel right here. So as you can see, that is a motion lit control panel. So that turned on whenever I walked over here, but you've got all your slide out awning controls, lighting controls, water pump, water heater, all that good stuff. But the neat thing about this, number one, they give you a button, which is great. So many are just going with the touch screen panel, which this one does have too, since it does have the automatic leveling system. But you can Bluetooth these to your phone, which is really neat. That way, you know, let's say you're in the mountains and you're opening your slide outs, you can stand out on the driver's side of the trailer to open that kitchen slide and know that you're going to clear, you know, a tree or a fence post or something, which is really neat. You're also going to have your electric water heater switch here, your thermostat for your main AC, the juice pack voltage monitor. So this one has 150 watts of solar panels up on the roof, which is really nice. And we'll talk about more about that on the outside. And then you've got your one control hotspot prep. So basically what that is this RV is prepped and wired for a 4G LTE mobile Wi-Fi hotspot that you can add. I believe the part's like $500 before install. It's really simple to install, though. We've done a couple of those now. But it basically allows you to have a mobile data access point anywhere, you know, in the country that you have the ability to access data, which is really neat, especially with the mobile work craze that's going on right now. that's a really nice thing. And I personally like this system a little bit better than some of the other ones. This also is going to have the rear observation camera, which is, again, something that's really nice. I do like that. And again, we'll talk more about that on the outside. But with that being said, let's go ahead and open up all this kitchen storage and take a look at that in a little more detail. So starting at the back, you're going to have some storage up here. I really wish that this was on strut supported arms, so you can see you've got good storage there. Same thing here. And then you're going to have one more on this side. So great storage there. You might need a two-stepper to get to that, but it's better than not having the storage there. Now, behind your TV, you do have some storage. I would personally, if you're going to have us do the TV, or instead of this mount, what I would do is take this mount off and put a swing arm mount here. That way you can easily get to all the storage back behind there. Now, above your TV, you can see that you've got great storage space back in here. It's nice and deep. And one of the things that I really do like about this floor plan is the kitchen. Now, this is kind of unconventional, but you have this huge island. You're going to have 4 bar stools that come with this. I've got them strapped down for transit since we just moved this one. But the sink's not in the island, so you get all kinds of prep space. Now, this is a real wood countertop too, which is nice. I like their kind of accent in the wood as well. Now, if we come over here, you've got all kinds of pantry room, as you can see there. I kind of wish they would have added one more shelf, but you still have, again, plenty of room. And in case you forget where the pantry is, they put it on the door, which, if you've watched any of my Arctic Wolf and Alpha Wolf videos, you know how I feel about that. Now, back over here, you are going to have household and USB plugs right there, as well as your propane leak detector. So if you need to plug any appliances here on the island, you can. Now, here's where your sink area is going to be. So you can see you've got 3 full extension plywood box ball bearing drawer guided drawers. That top one's got a silverware divider in it too, which is nice. Good countertop space on both sides of the sink, household and USB outlets there. And then if we look up top, you can see just how much storage you've got. And let me get you a better angle at this. So here's this side here. And you've got tons of space for plates, cups, all of your, Chinaware, things like that. Again, great countertop space. Farm style sink, you do have the sink cover, high-rise pull-out sprayer faucet, and then you've got the hand sanitizer station over there. On this side would be a great spot for pots and pans or a trash can. And then you've got more good storage underneath the sink. A little bit of plumbing in there, so I wouldn't put a trash can here. But if you were going to put a small one in there, it would be just fine. Again, all pressed membrane countertops. You've got a bonus drawer underneath the sink, as well as underneath the oven. 3-burner cooktop with the glass cover, removable cutting board and backsplash there. And then you're going to have the 12-volt DC compressor fridge. This is a super, it's super efficient. Considering when it's down to temperature, it only uses 3 amps of power, which is great. Especially when you combine that with the solar package that we've put on this. And then sorry about that, guys. Apparently my camera just decided to stop recording. But the other nice thing about this 12-volt DC compressor fridge is that you can use it while traveling down the road. And a lot of states, I guess, is what I meant to say, are making it where you can't run propane going down the road. So great storage space there. That's 10.7 cubic foot. Now over here, again, there's that removable cutting board and backsplash, as well as your 3-burner cooktop with the oven. Now that does have the blue lights, as you can see there. Get this drawer out of the way. Now in the island, you've got a little bit of storage in there. So I like that they didn't waste that space. You could use it for something. I personally would put some pots in there. You've got another drawer, good countertop space on the side here, and you've got a electrical outlet there, so you could easily put a coffee maker there. More storage space up top, and then you've got your microwave and hood range combo there. And then lastly, you're going to have some more storage down there. Again, great for some of those pots and pans and things of that sort. So again, this has, I think, one of the best kitchens for a mid-bunk fifth wheel. Mid-bunks are not known for their kitchen space, but this one does a really good job. But with that being said, let's go ahead and, speaking of the mid-bunk, let's take a look at that. So stepping into the mid-bunk area, this is why I say this is a very unique mid-bunk arrangement. So this is extremely similar to a Coachman Chaparral or Shasta Phoenix 360 IBL. I think they do a better kitchen and living area here though in this one. Now these are giant bunks. I want to say they're probably about 42 inches wide by about 74 inches long. Now underneath this, and let's see if I can do this one-handed. There we go. They do have some storage underneath here. Now, to bring in this slide out, these have to be up. And we've got to replace a couple of gas struts here. But the nice thing is little things like that will be taken care of before you take it home. You've got household and USB plugs on this side of the bed for both top and bottom. Now, one of the things I think they could have done a better job for in this one, or within this one, is they could have put some cabinetry up there above the slide out on both sides, just to give you a little more storage. You do have TV hookups in here. Now, with that being said, when the slide out comes in, and I'll show you this here in a little bit when we put the slide outs in, but when they come in, this top bunk is going to rest right up against this wall. So if you do plan on letting the kids bring a TV, you'll definitely want to take it off before you bring the slide out in. If you appreciate the little extra tidbits there, again, hit that like and subscribe button down below. You've also got a neat little kind of dresser space thing. I kind of wish they could have put doors on that. Again, because of the slide out situation, they couldn't really do that. Then you've got a light switch for the lights right in here. So overall, again, this is a very compact mid-bunk. It's really designed just for sleeping, but if you're looking for, the biggest living area possible, again, but you still want to be able to sleep the kiddos, this would be a great choice for you. Let's go ahead now and take a look at the upper deck. So stepping into the master bathroom, first thing you'll notice, you have plenty of room around that porcelain foot flush lever toilet. Great legroom, great hip room. Got a 30 by 36 inch shower. Now I know somebody's going to ask why they didn't do a bigger shower, and I'll show you that here when we get to the bedroom. You can be upwards of 6'5" and still shower in here comfortably. You've got the larger Fantastic vent fan there, which is a staple of the Cherokee division. Now, bedroom storage is a little bit lacking in this one, not bedroom, bathroom. We're in the bathroom. Okay, I can't believe I did that. Anyways, bathroom storage is a little bit lacking in this one. You've got your medicine cabinet, GFI protected outlet, a motion sensor light so the kiddos don't have to fumble around for the light switch. Nice big countertop space, huge sink too. And then down in here, you've got decent space for some extra rolls of TP, towels, or a trash can. So pretty simple bathroom. And then you can see you've got a pocket door to be able to close this room off. Now, as we step into the bedroom, this is one of my favorite bedrooms in the whole RV industry, and I've seen a lot of fifth wheels over the years. So first things first, you've got a 72 by 80 residential king-size bed. This is not an RV king. You can actually get a real mattress for this that isn't going to hang off or you have to find special sheets for. I absolutely love that. Now, since this is designed for a king-size bed, you have lots of room on each side to be able to walk around the bed. Right when you come in, you are going to have your thermostat for your bedroom air conditioner, as well as lighting controls. Over here, and this is why the shower is a little bit smaller, you have this amazing closet space here. This has got hanging closet space, and as you can see, this is where your stackable washer and dryer would go. If you're not going to use this for a washer dryer, you could always use it for hanging closets. And then you've got household and USB ports right there. So you could set a CPAP machine or a phone charger or something over here. I really do like that. You've got cross breeze windows on both sides of the bed. These do have the pleated night shades up here as well, so just keep that in mind. Another cross breeze window right there. You can add a small bedroom TV, I'd say probably about a 32-inch. You're going to have a couple of drawers. Notice they're nice and deep. Great storage there, as well as a shoe garage down below. And then to me, and I understand why they do this since they standardized the suite bedroom. To me, since they don't have a full dinette table, this area here doesn't make much sense. It is a desk or a vanity area, makeup station, whatever you want to call it. You've got household and USB plugs over there. But I wish they would just include a dinette chair for up here for this. It just, you know, it seems like it was a good idea in this floor plan, but you don't even have a chair for it. That just seems kind of silly to me. Now, there is storage underneath the king bed as well. You're going to have great closet space in here too, by the way. Shelf space, shoe garage down here as well. And then over here, you get to look at my goofy face. Over here, you've got some shelf space. So this could work for extra sheets, towels, whatever you want to use it for. And then you've got household and USB outlets there for a nightstand for this side of the bed. Also, no carpet up here as well, and I'm so glad that they made that change last year. But with that being said, before we go close the slide outs, last thing is here's your bedroom air conditioner. Again, that's a 15,000 BTU Coleman Q Series air conditioner. So let's go ahead now, let's close up all these slide outs and look at it in road mode. So with the slide outs in, as you can see here, you're not getting too much of anything. And, you know, with this big countertop space here, it butts right up to the slide out. So you can't get to your refrigerator without pulling out this slide out here. Now, the bunk space is pretty much inaccessible. And this is what I was talking about, where it comes right up to this wall. So if you're going to put a TV in here, you do need to take that off. So as you can see there, because otherwise it would get crushed. Now, the one kind of nice thing is you can get to the bathroom. As you can see here, you have full access to that. And you can get to the bedroom. Notice you have all kinds of room to open this door as well, which is nice. So, as far as big fifth wheels go, this one is pretty typical. So, this one I think is best used at a destination. Let's go ahead and jump onto the outside now and take a look at the features there. Okay guys, so we're on the outside of this Arctic Wolf 3880 Suite. So as you can see here, you've got a nice fiberglass front cap with LED light strips. And I actually remembered to turn them on this time, which is nice. You've got your Rhino box, pin box, nothing super special about that. You're going to have your automatic leveling controls, as well as your spare tire carrier up in here, and your battery box. Now your auto leveling controls are actually going to be up here, as well as your docking light switch. This does have the 4-point electric auto leveling system on it. In here, it's going to be your propane tanks, so you'll have two 20-pound tanks, one on each side. You've got your leash latch here, and just take a look at this storage. This is massive. You've got all aluminum framing there, double-sided welded, 3 motion sensor lights. And then back up over here, you're gonna have cable and power for an outside TV. You would run the cables out here and set it on a table. Now these are gonna have magnetic holdbacks, as you can see. Slam latch doors there. And again, this is gonna have 150 watts of solar panels up on the roof. So that is the Juice Pack and Juice Pack expansion kit. That also gives you a Group 27 series battery disconnect, the voltmeter we saw on the inside, and the solar charge controller. You can add up to 500 watts on this system before having to upgrade wiring. You've got a great size power awning with LED light strips in there, dual outside speakers. And if we take a look up underneath here, as you can see, this has a fully enclosed and forced air heated underbelly. Arctic Wolf also uses full 2-inch thick sidewalls with like a luxury fifth wheel. And that's really surprising considering the weight. A lot of fifth wheels in their class are still using 1.5-inch thick walls. You've got the ultra popular black glass entry door that is on a friction hinge. You've got the larger entry assist handle and a quad step MORryde step above step with the adjustable feet. Now this is one of the floor plans that wouldn't have been possible without these steps, since they're right above the tire. Because if you don't know, the old step has to stick down where this metal wrap is here. You've got great looking aluminum rims. There's those rear jacks for your 4-point auto leveling system. Those tires have a 5-year defect warranty, which is very nice. Now, as we come back over here, you are going to have a propane quick connect, rear travel rack. This is good up to 250 pounds. And these Arctic Wolves are prepped and ready for a rear ladder. The rear ladders are no longer an option. And you can see you've got a backup camera that comes standard up there as well. That will Bluetooth off of your phone. 50-amp service. And then right here, you've got a little bit of extra storage. Again, slam latches, magnetic holdbacks. And then as we come back here, so you can see there's your auto leveling jacks again. And then right here is going to be where you dump your black and gray tanks. Now, I wish this was not underneath the slide out, but it is what it is. And you can see that your gate valves don't stick out of the underbelly, so they're actually going to be protected. All your slide outs are prepped and ready for Solera slide-awning toppers. I don't really recommend those in this part of the country, but they are prepped and ready for those. And then right here is going to be the rest of your hookups. So you've got a convenience light, outside shower, 6-gallon gas and electric water heater with direct spark ignition, and then you've got your freshwater, city water, black tank flush, and cable and satellite hookups. This is the other side of your pass-through storage. Then you've got another 20-pound propane tank. So with that being said, guys, that's going to wrap it up for the 2022 Arctic Wolf by Forest River model 3880 Suite. If you're interested in this big fifth wheel and you have any questions, or if you'd like pricing and availability or purchase information, there's multiple different ways you can get in contact with us. You can always leave a comment down below. You can also reach us by phone at 806-335-2336, or you can reach out to me directly via call or text at 806-382-6274. You can also reach us by email at contact@custom-rv.com. If you enjoyed this video and you found it informative, feel free to hit that like button below. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe and notification bell down below as well. That'll help you stay up to date with all of our new trailers that we have coming in and going out here at Custom RV in Amarillo, Texas. Remember, at Custom RV, we know that RVs are made for women, so men can go camping. With that being said, that's going to wrap it up. We thank you very much for taking the time to watch our videos. We hope that you enjoyed. We hope to see you out on our lot very soon. Let's get out there and do some camping. We'll talk to y'all again very soon.